Tell me about the Atlanta scene in 2 sentences.
In 2 sentences, aggressive and hype.
That's 2 words, okay. But
oh, I'm sorry, you said 2 sentences. Okay. The Atlanta scene, it's very close-knit. Everybody likes to support each other. It's very close, and everybody hypes each other up at events. But also the game plans, no matter what character you're playing, is aggressive. So.
That's been my surface level impression too. I mean, just like fatality is in your region, right?
Yes,
and his legacy carries on to this day as Atlanta being an aggressive region. So I think Midwest is a fairly aggressive region. We got our fair share of like super crazy zoners, but not on most PRs.
Right.
Not on our PR. We don't have a lot.
That's fair. I mean, the top reps in history from Georgia, being like Fatality, Cola, and now Omega, are all just hyper-aggressive, very fast players.
Right.
And if you can't keep up with them, you lose. And that's why they've just like dominated the PR for so long in Georgia.
Nice, and that's fun. That makes for a great spectator experience. I think this is also going to be a great spectator experience.
Like
you got minimal projectiles, you got fast characters, and you got 2 players who've played maybe 10,000 games with each other at this point.
That's fair. Yeah, that's something that I'm learning is that I don't know anything about most of the players here. You know, I know some players in Chicagoland area like Atata, Raven King, Icona, and some others, but Big Mac and Earl are 2 new names for me from today.
Yeah, Big Mac and Earl are players who don't travel a lot out of region, but they have been they have been ranked in our region since Smash 4. So
I love that.
Mainstays for sure. And Big Mac has been a Sheik main to ride and die. Earl plays all the swords, so we could see any other sword come out at this point.
I love that. Just like Chicago has history, the players do too.
Absolutely, yeah. Who do you play, by the way?
You know, I'm still finding what matters to me in life, you know? So, some Cloud, some Falco, some Roy.
Nice.
I gotta represent my region. Of course, Roy is the Georgia special.
Yeah, your main is a reflection of your soul, you know that, right? The way you like to play at Smash is the way you like to play at Live.
I was already having a character crisis, and now I have to go to therapy to figure out who I want to play. You tainted me with that. Thank you. Who do you play?
I play Sora, Falcon, and Zelda, and Pyra.
How do I make a judgment about you when you play all those different characters?
Yeah, exactly. I just play this game for fun, really. I am not that good or not that sweaty.
I commentate for serious, but I play for fun, for sure.
I do both semi-seriously, semi-fun. I really enjoy commentating. Yeah, because Ignition was on a long break, and I haven't had the opportunity to. So, you're going to Saturday Stadium, right? That's our next big upcoming regional.
Oh, okay. I mean, again, learning about it, and I'm in the Discord, but I did not know about that one, so I'm definitely going to keep my eyes out.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so Big Mac got a... So we were a little, we were talking about backstory here, but
we didn't need to see that game. It was textbook Sheik versus Cloud. Get Cloud off stage and then, force an edge guard checkmate situation, and that happened for at least 2 of the stocks, maybe for all 3.
And like I said, these players have 10,000 games between them, if not more. There probably have 120 bots between them with very similar plays having gone down.
I was going to say, they are roommates also.
Oh, and they're roommates.
Oh, okay. I did not know that. That's hilarious. I love that.
So no character switch. I do see like Cloud getting gimped a lot, and I would expect Cloud to get gimped a lot. And I personally feel no remorse when a character gets gimped in this game.
No, I think that's part of it, that it was only just recently starting to get explored more. I feel like early on, oh, that's really unlucky.
Oh, he almost got him with the cheeky little... Oh, man. I wish he did.
I wish he did, too. That would have been so nice. Yeah, edgeguarding was definitely something that players explored early on in Ultimate, and then it just kind of went away for a while. Edgeguard characters weren't like big meta for a while, and now I think it's finally coming back to fruition. Sheik is seeing a lot more play and getting a lot more success.
I don't know how much you've played like Melee or even like HDR or PM, but like in those games, edgeguarding is a lot stronger because the ledge is a lot weaker. And I've played those games, and I kind of saw the light. I think that's one of the things that make Ultimate such a slow game is that like the ledge is so strong
right.
that recoveries are so good, and edge guarding just isn't as valuable as it has been in some other Smash games.
I think that's why it was so undervalued in early Ultimate and, you know, for a while in Ultimate. But I think now that players have kind of figured out the neutral game plan a little bit more, the on-stage game plan, and have explored a lot of ledge trapping options, they're coming around to, okay, how do I further optimize my gameplay? Edge guarding is still definitely part of it.
Yeah, you have to edge guard in this game. As weak as it is comparative to some other like platform fighters, you have to do it. It's just. But then there are characters like that just have like really weak edge guarding. Fox, that guy ain't going off stage.
Yeah, you can't go off stage with Fox. Cloud, like you have sometimes, but on some matchups you just can't. You can't even try.
Yeah, you got a little bit of like lingering there, forward air, but you don't. Oh,
that hurt. Oh
yeah,
man,
nice.
I felt that one on my soul.
And a quick comeback to even up the stocks is very nice here, because I think a game 5 is very likely.
Oh yeah, are we in game 5 territory already?
Look
at that, best of 5. Yeah, I see that. Or yeah, best of 5 territory. I should have said. Where it's still in game 2, of course.
Yeah. All right, Big Mac pushing his advantage and racking up 100% lead here. There goes the limit.
Didn't want to have to spend it, but now you have to get back to stage.
You're
You're not even thinking about the limit that you just spent. You're like, how do I get back in?
He threw out an aggressive forward air, and I honestly think that might be like Earl playing so many sorties that he's like, man, maybe that forward air on Roy or Marth would have been fine to just kind of cover your space. But on Cloud, it's a little too laggy, and you couldn't grab the ledge.
Yeah, if those are the characters that he plays, I mean, there's not a lot of great options when you're playing against Sheik. You don't really none of those choices are a lot better than another, right? Roy, I think there's a case that you can make for him, but Marth is a surprising one.
Like, defensive aerials, like when you're recovering. Now, like I play Falcon a lot. Like, I'm very comfortable with up airing as I'm recovering. Whether that's a projectile or someone goes off stage, I got to throw out something to make it back. 'Cause I got nothing else. I got air dodge and recovery and maybe throw out an aerial. So the rationale was very much there.
So what I'm reading here is that Earl is going to be very comfortable with not playing up close and aggressive and going for the same spacing that you would normally go for on Cloud, but with a better recovery option. Oh, but
that's nice.
Great trade. Big Mac is showing up.
That was great. That's exactly the type of edge guarding that we want to see in this game.
That's lovely. That's fantastic. Yeah, setting up what we wanted to see from Earl is going to be difficult because Big Mac is playing either like full stage and prepping needles or so in your face that you don't have a chance to set up. And this is what worried me about the switch to Marth. You don't have a chance. You're so floaty, you're so slow. You have no way to actually get your game plan going against somebody who's like got your number. They're either too far away or too close, and you can't actually space like you want to. If you can get Sheik in disadvantage, you have to make every right decision.
Sheik at disadvantage just sounds like one of those oxymorons. It's like, Sheik at disadvantage, what do you mean? Oh, no, they're laughing and we got Gumpaw involved. You know, I'd be saying I do want to see a game 5, so I really want Earl to bring this back, but it's going to be really difficult.
Yeah, we're a full 2 stocks down, and the matchup itself is not good to begin with. So, look, I want to see it too, but Big Mac's going to have to mess up royally.
Yeah, Big Mac is, you know, I've really actually never seen him play any other character. In Smash 4 or Ultimate, I've seen him complain a lot about this character, but I've also seen him do crazy things with this character.
Very nice. That was it, being able to get back to stage, set up your game plan, put Sheik at disadvantage, and then making every right decision. How many more times are you going to get to do that, though? If Big Mac isn't a good player, then obviously he's not going to adapt. You're not going to get any good conditioning. But it sounds like he is going to adapt, and it's not going to matter.
Yeah, that's the crazy thing, right? Like, Earl has maybe like 1-2 critical mistakes remaining before the set's over.
Right.
And how many times is he going to have to win neutral to close it out? Maybe like 10 more times, right? So the margins for error are like incredibly thin, but there's something.
Ooh, landing on stage, but Big Mac was already committed to the grab.
Hey, the margins for error are thin, but Earl is not giving up, man.
I already said it was over. Don't do this to me. My reputation's about to be ruined.
Nah, we want this. We all want this.
That's true.
Earl is not going down. And this is where you get the little bit of Sheik where, you know, up air starts killing raw, fair starts killing cheese.
Anything will kill. I did not expect it to be hand grenade, but to each their own. A swift 3-0 for Big Mac.
Yeah, that was convincing. I am surprised, honestly, that Big Mac won because they play so much, right? But I guess Big Mac has recently been on a streak of going to some of the locals, and Earl not as much. So yeah, he's a little bit more in shape.
Yeah. Trying not to pay too much attention to how my legs dangle in this couch.
There's a comfy couch.
I'm like, oh, you're sitting up straight. I'm going to sit up straight. And I'm like, what, his feet are still touching the ground. Mine are like here.
We got a comfy couch here in the house.